Welcome back, everyone. This is SciTech with Tech Riot Gaming, here with another episode in our Planet Crafter Let's Play series. Today we are on episode 8, and we're going to be picking up right where we left off in the last episode, so let's jump on in. Alrighty, so we had made our way over to our new resources where we're going to kind of mine them out and then bring them back to the base for steel production. So we need to find them. I probably need to go back for more explosives, but let's find out where these things are. I mean, it's down at 109, and we are currently at 130. So let us hello? Oh, it keeps picking it up. Have we not found it yet? Jeez. Where are we at? 118? I guess it's a ways down here. There we go. Alright, let's this is definitely a ways down here. Do the corners next. That's it for my explosives. I'm gonna have to get myself out of here. Didn't think about that, did I? We also need to get a lot more explosives so we can finish clearing this out. Let's see which way I'm facing. Okay. Wanted to go this way, but it's gonna put me in the water probably. Gotta be careful about that. Alright, well, hand drilling it is. Oops. My bad. Hey, we got out. Almost. Alright, let's see how far off we are. Alrighty. So for ramping out materials, I mean, this isn't too bad, but I need to adjust this to work for our... I gotta figure out how far down I want to go to. I like having that double layer thing like we did on the Xenoferite over in the mountains, where we had like, you know, kind of 2 layers of drone miners working on the same large ore. So I mean, I think we're going to be coming down quite a bit further than we currently are. Yeah, this will put us under the platform though, I think. Just based on how I know this is gonna work. Let's just try it. Oops. So 2, and then we need 2. Then we need 2. Right? Yeah. Two. Dang it, I think I drilled too far. One, two. 1, 2. Dang it. Okay. Oh, we still had room. That is perfect. I mean, obviously I'm not going to hand dig out the whole thing down there. I'm just going to have to explode it, I guess. With splodies. That gives us plenty of room to get these minerals up and out once we mine them down there. I mean, that's a pretty big node too. We could probably plan on getting another 6 lines. Just so we can find it. We know where our way down is. Alright, let's go find this other node that we need. Which, Ignium Ore. There we go. I don't have any explosives though. Dang it, I gotta go get some explosives. Forgot. It's at 120, we're at 132, so it's not as deep. Which is good, we might just be able to do... I mean, we'll still have to put drones down underneath, but... won't be as bad. Won't be as bad. Let's go get some explosives. Need to get some, oh, what is that stuff called? Mineral rock? I mean, we have a deposit here. It's underground. That we could potentially dig down to pull out, but it's like right under our base. But we're gonna need it to make concrete. And gravel. Like that's some stuff we're about ready to get into, so. Hope everybody's enjoying the series. I know it's long episodes and what seems like slow progress, but unfortunately in these type of games, when you're not bee-booping it and skipping a bunch of stuff, that's just the nature of the beast, right? We have long episodes with not a lot of significant progress, and we kind of plateau and peak and plateau and peak as we make accomplishments in the game. Like last episode, that was pretty much a peak when we got all that Xenoferite back to the base. I think I'm gonna have to create some kind of resource bus kind of in the back side of this base that we're stacking conveyor belts on and then bringing conveyor belts off of as we start bringing in more and more of these resources that we want. How many explosives? I don't even know. $200 should do it, I think. Let's see, we have plenty of conveyors. We need more base plates. Probably need more regular plates. Just so we can craft some stuff that we're gonna need. Because we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Actually, I should get started on that. Which I can't even do. Okay, makes sense. Gotta go get the parts in the inventory. How we doing on our ore here? Oh, look what is empty. Oh, did we just get derailed? I think we just got derailed. Because I gotta fix all these ore. Yeah, I gotta fix them before I start pulling stuff out of it. Okay. This shouldn't be too difficult to fix. I've got all 4 lines. Okay, let's do... Oh, but these still have a fair amount of ore in them. Should I drain all the lines out? Let's see, 200, 200, 200. I need to tear all this down and base plate over the top of this. And then put some more base plates in here, and then we can bring the 4 lines from over there and bring them up and tie them in. I guess I can deposit all this excess ore in the crushers. Yeah, okay. Let's just derail real quick on this. Let's see where I needed to do this from. Right here. Let's do this first. Let's go here. Now we're gonna go here. Shift F. Little trick to keep it out of the base plates, right? Oh crap. Of course I fall off. And we had a whole line of this diverting? Oh no. We had like a splitter line. That's fine. We'll fix this. Where did I do that from? Oh yeah, that corner. Alright, hopefully we have enough inventory space. Must not have. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go dump off a bunch of this Xenoferite ore into some of these crushers. Manage inventory. This is rubble, right? Yeah. Okay. Manage inventory. Rubble. Manage inventory. Rubble. Manage inventory. Rubble. Gotta make sure I'm only doing it in crushers and not accidentally in smelters. That would be bad. Oops, not changed recipe. Oh, I just screwed it up, didn't I? There we go. Inventory. Okay. Cleared up quite a few inventory slots there. Should hopefully be able to grab this. Nope. That's not what I want. Okay. Got a little more Xenoferite to dump off into some crushers. That is one dark and scary crawl space. That one. Okay. Gotta go get some more base plates. Take all of those for now. Come over here to rods. Oh wait, I didn't need rods, I needed plates. 2, 3, 4, 5. Goodbye, early start ore node. Are you freaking kidding me? Come on. Man, this is gonna be like that stupid building mode complaint in Planet Crafter I was constantly always having to you guys. And complaining and bitching about because it bugged me so much. This really bugs me. If I drag this out past the buildable area, it should just fully pop. And stay fully popped. It shouldn't go away like that. Okay, now because we have these Xenoferite ores going out here, and I don't even know how much we got left. Oh, a little bit. Gonna be bringing back some Xenoferite as well. But we need to grab 4 of these 8 lines and bring them over. So let's work on doing that. I mean, I think I'm gonna bring these inside lines. But if we bring more down here and we want to carry them down this way, so you're gonna have to go up and over, or I don't feel like digging underneath right now to go underneath. Gonna have 4 lines. I might as well just run them parallel. Oh, but I'm gonna need room to get them up and over. Never mind, I can't do that. Let's take this back a little bit, because I'm not sure. Let's get all these lines over first, and then I'll understand what I have to do. Oops. I mean, why not run them right next to each other, right? Give it some visually pleasing effects. Okay, so first we have then second. Is this gonna work if I do this all the way down here? Let's just double check. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Down. 2, 3, 4. Little resource jockey in here. Stupid. Man, we brought these resources from a long way away. And the funny thing is, it isn't even really that long. Alright, let's see. This. 7. Whoops. Yeah. Am I gonna run out of belts? I hope I'm not gonna run out of belts. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be the 4th belt. Gonna be my inside belt. Okay, so that should be 4 of our 320 lines. Head it on over. We're gonna need a big resource bus bridge over here to get over all this Xenoferite too. Huh. Thing to worry about on another day, right? Alright, we came to get explosives and base plates. We have base plates, we have explosives, we also have more parts. I'm just gonna get rid of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plates. I don't know that it's going to be enough. Let me dump off this biomass and go there and go here. We should have seeds over here. Ooh, I forgot about needing to branch off for the explosives. Can we get them from a little bit closer, maybe? Let's see. Yes, we can. This is gonna be a little kludgy. 1, 2, so we're gonna need, let's grab that. Get a splitter. Go here. 8. Up. Do this. 7. Turn. Whoops. Eight. Down. That. Oops. Ah, come on. Oh, I thought I actually did the base plate underneath by mistake. Okay, so now we've augmented our line that goes into our explosives. I mean, we are pulling off this other 320, so it's not going to be full 320 when explosives are being made, but yeah, not too worried about it. I mean, I could have pulled it off over here too, I guess, but it would have been complicated to remerge. It's 6.5 dozen the other, whether we use a blender there or blender there, right? Okay, we will have to worry about Ignium Ore soon, but we're going to bring some from the steel area, so I think we'll be okay. Let's go get some more base plates. We're a little light. We have 5. I mean steel plates, not base plates. Got plenty of rods. Just want to make sure we have enough to make all the rest of the things we need, like loaders and miner drones and conveyors. Oh, I'm gonna need more conveyors, aren't I? Dang. It's gonna drop off that seed too, I forgot. Crush that. Drop pod? Why do I have the drop pod on me? Did I accidentally pick... Oh, I must have accidentally picked the drop pod up. Whoops. Yes, please. Let me drop this down. Put it right here. Okay. Those are rods, these are plates. Maybe 3, and we'll make the rest of these tier 2 conveyors because we're going to need a bunch of those. And we can craft up. I guess we don't need to craft up because we also automated the ramps. I forgot about that. You can only carry 50 ramps at a time. I mean, we're gonna need more than 50 ramps. Kind of sucks that these things like only stack in the stacks of 10. $100. Tier 2 loaders. Okay. It was kind of funny. I didn't feel like it took that long to get the conveyors back from way over there. I think it's going to take longer to get them back here. Oh, I only set this bridge up for 4 conveyors though, not 6 or 8. I mean, we can still do 8 of each. It'll just be 4 high. Could be problematic to lay down. Because I don't have a jetpack to fly above it. Man, have to widen this back up by 4 more tracks. It's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt. Apologize for the yawning, folks. It's a little late in the day for me to be recording. I'm a little tired. Had a long work day today, but wanted to get another episode. Keep up with my episodes so you guys are getting at least 1 a day, hopefully. Still think that's funny with that stone resource sticking out of the mountain like that. Craziness. Trying to debate on the best way to do this, but let's go uncover this guy first. Let's get this Ignium Ore uncovered. It's at 120, we're at 132, so it's not that far down. Oops. Oh, I picked it up again. I gotta remember to stop doing that. There you go. And we're on top of it already. Didn't take very long. Let's go 1 in the corner, 1 on the side, 1 in the corner, 1 on the side, 1 in the corner, 1 on the side, 1 in the corner, 1 on the side. Sure, 1 in the corner. Oh, that kind of sucked. There we go. Okay. Now let's go here, here, go here, go here, here, go here, go here. Here. What kind of rock is that? Did I actually go through that? I can't drill that, can I? Not enough space in inventory. Is it just regular mountain rock? It might just be regular mountain rock. I'll blow that up. Go ahead and blow this up. Go ahead and blow this up. Okay, I'm not trying to throw more. I'm trying to pick them up. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now, let's just try and clear some of this out. Good thing we brought all these explosives. Okay, I think we're sufficiently dug out. Where do I want my 2 layers to be? See, maybe we do a layer here. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe do it kind of close. Should we do one more layer on the side here? Okay. Get it kind of close. What are we looking at here? Right here. Corner over here is a little tight. We're gonna blow up some of our platforms, but that's okay. Let's try and get rid of some of this. Oops. Dang it, it's not where I wanted to go with that. There we go. Gonna blow up some of these platforms, but it's okay. All right, let's get rid of some of this now. Some of this overhang. There you go. It's probably a little over the top, but I want to make sure we get nice. Okay, I think that's sufficiently exploded. Nope. Come here. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go there, 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 let's go there. Gonna blow up some platforms, but this is gonna be too tight too, actually. blow up some of these base plates, but let's not look at it. Yeah, it's called Don't Look at It. Craziness. Okay, now let's figure out which way we're facing here. We need to face a little bit to our right, so we need to go up that way. So let's start blowing up. Didn't go up very high, but we'll get there. Oops. Gotta give ourselves plenty of clearance to get the belts down. We're almost out. I think I can probably drill this and get ourselves out. Yep. No sense wasting an explosive for something I can just quick drill out, right? Okay. So I guess now we get our drone stations made. Let's see, what do we got on us? 1022. I need 4 times 8. 3264, 128 drone stations. And I have 22. Means I need 106. Should have automated drone stations. It's going to create one every 5 seconds. Versus, how long does it take me to craft one? Let's see. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14. So it's about 15 seconds for me to craft one. So if I was sitting here waiting for these to handcraft, and I could manage to handcraft all 106 at the same time, it would take an automator 530 seconds, or me about 1,600 seconds. So 20 minutes waiting for it to handcraft. Yeah, that's not going to be a thing. So we're going to go back and just do one assembler of automation for drone mines, but we do have some. Let's see, I'm going to have 8 belts of Ignium. I'm going to have 8 belts of Xenoferite. And I'm gonna have 8 belts of technium. Three, 4. Okay. What do you think about this? What does my inventory look like? Let's get rid of this. Let's just get some of these going. Let's just get 35 of them going in my handcrafter just to use up some of the materials that I have in my thing, because I want to free it up for just purely belts. We got an absolute metric ton of stuff coming back here. We need to run up here real quick and see which side of the road has more clearance cutting through that pass going to the base, so I know which side to expand the bridge on. I'm going to expand the bridge out 4 more rows so we can have 8 in the middle, kind of like what we did in the mountain pass. And then we're going to stack. So we'll have 8, 8, and 8 of technium, xenoferite, and ignium coming from over here, going back to the main factory. The sad thing is all this bus work that we're doing becomes obsolete quite a bit later in the game when we get cargo ships. But as slow as I play, we're going to want this for a while because I'm not going to get to cargo ships anytime soon. Yeah, the other thing is I think I butted this up against the mountain on this side, so it looks like I actually have more clearance on this side than I do on this side. Ugh. Yeah, but I'm gonna have to like okay, that works. Oops. Come on. I can mine this stuff out of the way. Yeah, okay. I get really sick of running around this. So let's... I mean, come on! Oh, this is not at the same level. How far over do I want this? I mean, this is pretty close to where I want it. Damn it. I only have 26 base plates left on me right now. Jeez. Are you fucking... Come on. That's gonna dictate how far over we go. Okay. Let's see if this is gonna be good enough. Probably have to go up a couple levels. Yeah. I mean, that's decent enough. Let's go here. I guess let's grab a bunch of those. Let's get rid of that. Let's grab another sack of those. I can't clear anything. Okay, fine. Oh, come on. Did I not use all of those base plates? Like, okay, good. One, 2, 3. So I gotta go up 3 levels. And these are just gonna be stairs, right? So fine. Go in the middle. 2, 3. So much nicer than jumping. We just walk right up the stairs. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4.5 rods. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. All those drone stations. 10, 20, 30, 40, 58. I need 6 more to get... Okay, let's just do... That'll give me 2 of the 3 drone stations that I need. I know we're going to be getting more resources, more everything, so... but I'm almost... Well... hold on. Hold the phone. What were these things taking? Plates, parts. I already have parts and components. So I could bring some plates down right here. Oh, come on with the full inventory. Let's see. Crap. I don't know. Yeah, let's just 2, 3, 4, 5. Just get these out of here. Let's go here. Let's dump that assembler off. Actually, you know, I'm going to use the assembler. Drop that. Drop the stairs. Drop the lights. Yeah, we'll keep the rest of that. Okay. Now, what was I saying? We got these parts, which I can just keep bringing, and then bring the plates over from here. So grab that and that. Jump up here. Go 6. Nope. Come on. X. There we go. And 7. Let's see, bring it right to here. 8, down ramp. Up ramp. Down ramp. Uh, 7. Come on. Let me put it under there. Am I gonna have to take this out first? And 8 up. Alright, there's our parts for our assembler. So let's go here, grab 5 for our assembler, go like this. We're gonna need to give us a little space. I'm gonna put that one to the back. Yeah, and then can I get another storage? Can probably get another storage, so let's get 7, turn that around. Come right here, turn that around, go there. Go 4 with this, input, boom. Now, these aren't going to be making these very fast, but they'll be making them. Well, they're going to be doing 12 a minute. Wow, 120 plates a minute. Shoo! All right, well, let's go 4, intake, 5, intake, let's go 7, there, and there. Whoa! I'm glad that happened to me again. No, move, 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 move. Okay. I don't know how I managed to do that all the time. Fall through the world. But I do. Alright, let's get... Let's see, I don't have a storage, so let's draft up a storage. We only need 1 storage. Let's go 7. Let's go this way. storage is going to be there, so let's go there. And then we're going to go this. And we need to go there. 6. Which way is this going? Yeah, right there. There we go. 4. Intake. Output. And then in our smart splitter, we can come in here and lock down 10, 20. Let's do 40, because essentially 40 is one resource node for us, right? Should have lined this assembler up with the other ones. But this was just so perfectly lined up already. Then I would have had to move it down. I would have had a bunch of extra space in the middle. I mean, this is fine. Yep, I'm gonna say that's fine. Alright. What do we have room for now? Oh, we should go pick up what we dropped off, because I don't remember what it was. We don't need any of that stuff, so we'll just leave that here for now. We'll clean that up later. Alright, how many base plates do I have? Enough, but not a lot. So let's grab more. Yeah, we'll just, all the rest of those are going to be base plates. Ugh, our base is like turning into this hodgepodge of floating platforms everywhere. I don't like it, but we got to get all of our stuff being produced before we beautify and creatify and make everything look great. 2, 3, 4. Okay. What? Ugh. Did I free up enough space yet? Jeez. Inventory constraint is real right now. What? I'm confused. Why can't I put... Are you serious right now? It's not gonna let me deconstruct it because I have... Fine. Destroy item. Destroy item. Okay. I should be maybe bringing conveyors with me too while we're doing this. Might be a good idea. Let's just test this out for a second and see how bad this is going to be. What? Okay. I was like, it's getting a little iffy. Like, stretching this out. I mean, but it's working. And this is way easier than Satisfactory with the conveyor poles. But still, it's a little wonk. I mean, you gotta get used to how it works. Like, you would think you could point the mouse down at it, but it doesn't want to let you do that. Wow, this is going to take so many belts. I don't even know if we have enough automation on belts right now to help us do this. Oh, I didn't realize I could auto jump up there. It's cool, I guess. Will help with constructing other belts, I guess. It keeps auto jumping me up. I mean, that's what it's gonna look like. Except all the way down and over to there. I mean, the good thing is belt work in this game is much easier than it is in, say, a Satisfactory. But man, that was like 300 belts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 times 8. Right? So that's 80, 104. Yeah, so it's 300 belts right there just in that little section. We are gonna need so many belts. Man, this is where blueprints would come in so handy. I guess that's where Satisfactory one-ups Foundry. Because I could blueprint this section right here and just go bloop, 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 all the way down. This is insane. This is gonna take forever. Laying these down one track at a time, 38 at a time, 3 times. I mean, could I save myself all the headache by doing the processing out by the ores? Sure. But we wanted to have a mega factory, so let's stick with it and do a mega factory, and we'll bring everything into the mega factory. Because why not, right? I'm doing these the right direction. Yeah, okay. Rome was not built in a day, and neither was Cytek's Mega Factory. Oops. Okay, that took about 800, 9, 10, 11, 900 belts. Oops. Let's go get more belts. What kind of tag team? You know, we'll get down to where the bridge is at, and then we'll extend the bridge, and then we'll come back and extend the belts. And then when we get down there to build our miners and stuff, we'll have belts at least to here. Still gotta take it back to the back end of the base, but... Phew! I play too slow, so I'm hitting the resource constraints before I get some of this stuff unlocked that should have been unlocked a long time ago. Yeah, I guess we just full up. Let this stuff go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 64. Okay. And then we have another 40 in the bin back there, already auto-made, so we've got all the miner stations we're gonna need. And from this point forward, we shouldn't have to handcraft any. I don't think I mean, aside from saying, oh, I'm gonna set up 3 nodes at once and needing, you know, friggin' 180 or whatever crazy. Oh, 4 times 8 is 32. I need 64. I need 128. I'm nowhere near having enough. I got enough for 1 node right now on me. That's fine. We'll get there. It'd be easier if I didn't have to constantly walk back and forth, but because it disappears if you exceed the limit of it, makes it difficult. We're gonna be thankful that we did this. I mean, we're gonna have so much ore just on belts alone. Like, not in the ore site, but just on belts. This is gonna be a little nuts. I mean, I guess this is no different than those guys that live stream for 15 hours while they sit here on Monday and build stuff on their Satisfactory channels. I just don't do live streams. I mean, that's not entirely true. I live stream for charity. Once a year, I do the Extra Life PC charity live stream, where I live stream for, you know, 24, 48, 72 hours, just depending on, you know, what I've decided I have availability to do that year, and, you know, pledges and donations that come in. And that usually happens in the fall, right around their normal annual campaign. I want to say it's like, it's been at different times lately, but I think COVID kind of messed up a lot of stuff, and, you know, just from an organization standpoint, I mean, most people do it remote, obviously, but because of COVID and all the health concerns that were going on with the charity's administrative staff and stuff, I mean, it got messed up a little bit. But so it's usually like between September and November. Oops. And I, you know, turn my webcam on, have my green screen, do some do some live streaming. I mean, I don't know. I haven't had a hair up my butt to do a live stream on Twitch in a long time. So I would say sometimes I randomly do it, but that's not entirely true. Not recently, anyway. I haven't done a Twitch live stream in a long time. Oh, we only have 688 left. Jeez. I mean, what did I say that took? It took like... No, it took like 900 last time, right? Per section. So we're gonna need... Yeah, it was like 34 times 8. Or 38 times 4. Like close to 300 per level. Build back up. Oh, they have. Okay. I mean, technically, I should probably be dumping. This is the first song I've been kind of like, what is the deal? I finally found a decent station. Let's just drop these things in here for now. Not gonna need a smelter out there. We're gonna need seeds or biomass. Gonna need loaders. These I should automate as well. Wait, do they take the same things? Ooh. Oh, I put these on the same level. We can fix that. But I need to... Let's do this. Oops. This is gonna be a little sloppy. A lot sloppy, but wait, did I just do that wrong? There we go. And we're gonna do... I don't want it to merge though. Oops. it would treat like that. It would treat it like a merger if I came underneath. So I need to kind of. Yeah, why am I even doing this? I'm stupid. This whole. Oh yeah, because it's coming in on one. I could just change this whole thing. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, folks. Give me a second. Let me, okay, let's kill that. Let's go 7. That. Let's go here. Okay, then we're gonna do that, that, that. 4 output there. Input 5 input there. Now we can just run this like this. Oh. Oh, I needed 2 tonight. Dang it. Okay. I mean, these things are not set up at all for efficiency or equally, you know, properly load balanced or whatever. Okay, where did we put these at? Oh, I gotta line these up anyway because they're the 1, 2. Actually, I need to leave room for storage. I'm gonna set this up to do these. I'm gonna set this up to do these. Oh, did I put that too far forward? Dang it. There we go. Okay, gotta change this up. Little learning curve here, folks. Bear with me. Okay, it's gonna turn around. We need 8 up, 7. We gotta clear the 2 belts, which means down right there. 7 like this. 4 input. Two. 3, 5 input, boom, boom. Oops. Oh, crap. Fine. We'll just keep 2 stacks. Just for the short term, because we're gonna need to make loaders out there anyway, so we're gonna need to eventually have these on us. Let's make 5. Make 10. 5. Intake. 4. Intake. Outtake. Ooh, am I gonna have enough room for storage? 1, 2. I guess this one doesn't need to be elevated, at least not yet. I don't think I'm adding anything else onto the end of this. Seven. 6. Panel. 4. Oops. 4 input. Boom. 7. Okay. Now this guy should be doing output. There. 7. Just keep with the other ones. 6. Now 4 input. Why is this not going? Did that set the recipe right? Zero electronic parts? There we go. Okay, slight deviation, but now we finally have loaders, at least a basic temporary thing going, and I don't mind filling up a full storage of loaders because we're gonna need a lot of loaders, right? They only stack for 50s. Maybe only 6, not 8. I don't know. Let's see. 64. 2. Maybe 4 spaces for loaders. That way we're just not sitting there forever consuming stuff. Wow, so many. So many drone miner stations, jeez. Don't need all those. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 64. Okay, we'll keep 64 on us. We'll remember that we have these over here in a chest before we pull from the storage. Let's just grab what we got here. $50. Grab 2 stacks of those. I don't know that we're going to need this many of the doubles, but we'll just grab them anyway. Alright, what else are we light on here? 1800. Let's see if we can get 1800 conveyors, because that'll let us do two blocks of conveyors before coming back. Got plenty of base panels. We're going to be stretching some of these resource lines pretty heavily. 17, 18. I mean, could just grab them all. Oops. I mean, that gives us 4 blocks, 3,600, right? Maybe a little shy of doing 4 blocks. I think it's like 900 and some change. Man, this will be nuts when this is flowing with all of the elements. See how many this is when I'm bringing it out here. Oh yeah, 38 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 6 is 84. No. 24 plus 6 is 32. No, 30. 308? No, 304. 8 times 8 is 64. 3 times 8 is 24. That's 30. Yeah, it's 308 per layer. So we are 927 tiles. So we're going to be a little short of doing 4 full rows of these. By about 100. So as soon as I finish doing this one, we'll go back and grab another 100, or another stack of 200. And that will let us finish out 4 of these rows. Okay. Where are we sitting time-wise? 1 hour and 40 minutes. Are we even going to finish this in one episode? Man, talk about a boring episode, folks. Sorry. But nothing but me building platforms and conveyors. I mean, I guess we played around with some explosives and unburied the 2 of the 3 resources. No way this is full yet, right? Okay. I never upgraded the belts on the science stuff. Interesting. No, I didn't on the inbound either. Why are these guys upgraded? Oh, because they come off the... Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, because they're standalone output for machine parts. I see, I see, I see. Alright, well, we'll worry about that later. Okay, let's go. Getting sidetracked. Man, it seems like it's just taking us forever to get the steel, but it's because I don't want to do any small temporary thing, right? I know how important steel is going to be to doing a lot of what we want to do, so me just double check our Ignium resource here. Oh yeah, we're still doing fine. Now, blueprints are on Foundry's roadmap, officially released roadmap. Now, when that actually means we'll get it, it's anybody's guess, right? But they are planning on implementing blueprints, which is really good. It'll be interesting to see their take on an implementation of blueprints too, because I mean everybody knows how Satisfactory did it, and I know probably there's some kind of technical limitations based on how Satisfactory did it. They give you this small platform, small-ish platform that has length, width, and height restrictions. So basically it gives you, like, think of it like this smallish empty cube. And you can fill that cube with whatever you want. But whatever you want a blueprint has to fit within that cube, right? And so if you've got this large assembly chain that you want to make, you got to break it up into, like, you know, call it steel assembly chain -1 or part 1 and smallest or steel assembly chain part 2. Which, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. At least you can use blueprints, right? Versus having to hand make it all over again. To duplicate it or to relocate it or whatever, right? Ooh, look what. Oh, I'll just leave that there. Okay. 3. Good news is we're already out here in the water. So when we go to do our steam power, it's going to be real easy. Can set up a platform somewhere around here. We can just pull off of the ore belts that are running right by here and get our steam power up and running in a very large fashion. Sci-tech style. And I mean, the funny thing is, what I do isn't even that expensive. I mean, that big. There's guys like Kibitz and Blitz and even Nilaus. Those guys do really huge, monumental, very creative designs in everything they play. Satisfactory, Dyson Sphere Program, Factorio. Foundry. My stuff isn't even that big. I just what makes me maybe a little different and perhaps handicapped is that I don't like doing just the one-off super temporary, let me get like 10 of this going just so I can progress through the tree and get to the next step, which, you know, is probably more of a negative than a positive, if I'm being honest. But it makes me who I am. It doesn't mean I'll be that way forever. You know, I can adapt. I am a U.S. Marine. It's in my blood to adapt and overcome. Alright, well, we almost got our platform extended all the way. We're not going to get our belts down this far, but we might be able to get our belts down to the curb. Maybe. Yeah, for our steam power, I just need one water inlet, I think. At least for the initial build of it. But I'll try and design it in a way that it scales. So like we can just drop in additional segments, similar to how we did our smelters and, well, kind of the crushers. So that as we scale our power needs, we can scale our steam power right next to the original part that we built, right? Without having to tear down stuff or set up any, you know, new build somewhere else where we're doing all the logistics and everything all over again. Wanted to do that one first since this one already had one on the ground. Didn't want to be putting a single on every belt. So we now should be able to get 4 full segments down. This is our second. We should be able to do 2 more before running out of belts. I'm kind of worried about our Ignium Ore though. We should probably go check on that after we run out of belts this time. I mean, there's not really anything I could do because it's not like I'm going to go over to the desert and bring that Ignium Ore over to the base when I'm already working on this stuff, right? So it's better to finish this stuff and let the Ignium Ore run out if I have to. It just means that some of these things we're relying on being auto-constructed, like our base plates and our belts and stuff, may stop auto-crafting because we don't have any Ignium Ore. But like I said, we have a lot built up. All the machines are full. So like all the smelters and the crushers, they all are sitting at 200 resource and 200 output, right? So we have a lot queued up in just our infrastructure alone. So I mean, once that Ignium Ore actually runs out, we're gonna be able to craft on the stuff that's in the machines and on the belts for quite a while before that stuff actually like legit runs out. We will hopefully have the ores coming back from this new area long before that happens, I'm hoping. Yeah, we're not gonna quite make it down to the end. We're gonna get close. This is insane. I thought the last one we did was insane. Might need to check power too after this. I kind of want to do a super long episode. I think I keep messing up there. I kind of want to run this episode until we have steel being produced. I mean, that could be 4 to 6 hours long. Never done a video really that long, so don't quite know how that's gonna go. Okay, this is our third segment. Man, wait till we have to upgrade all this stuff to tier 3. Won't be able to hold enough belts in our inventory to click one track to upgrade it. I mean, just one of these lines alone, once it gets all the way to where it's going. I mean, thousands of belts just for one of these. craziness. Luckily for you guys, you have the luxury of saying, let me skip forward with that skip forward button or timestamp. Although I don't know how many different timestamps I'm going to have in this video because I've been doing the same damn thing for 2 hours. Laying belts and platforms. I did unlock the scaffolding, or not scaffolding, but walkways thing, so I could be putting walkways on the edges of these, and I mean, that's something I've reserved for doing later when we get creative with our factory, once we've got all the stuff being built and, you know, kind of finished what's available in the story for early access, right? I mean, there's still a lot left in this game, don't get me wrong. We have a long ways to go before we're going to be like, okay, that's the end of the content in early access. And even then, when we hit that, we can be like, okay, now it's time to make our factory look good. And we'd be just kind of touching up everything and going around and adding creative touches and flair and design to everything. Which, you know, could be fun. We have a little more flexibility than we had in Planet Crafter for doing stuff in this game. Okay, this should be our last one. We didn't quite make it. My hand's getting numb from being in the same position, gripping my mouse and holding the left click mouse button for this whole time. That's when you know you're doing a lot of building. And I mean, this should set us up decently for resources, meaning that once we get this stuff back, assuming that I don't do all of the upcoming technology and parts and things that we need too outrageous, we can concentrate on just making progress in our factory and our bus and getting things built and put onto the bus and advancing our research and science. All that good stuff, right? Because this is going to be, we're essentially going to have 12 320 lines of Xenoferite we're not using. That's after we just used the 4 coming from the mountain, right? So we have 8 from here and the 4 left over from the mountainside one. Or the mountain pass or deposit. Then we'll have 8 Ignium Ore at 320, which we're going to use 4 of, so we'll have 4 left. That's going to be plenty, I think, for anything that we're going to want to do. And then we're going to have another 8 Ignium Ore at 320, which is just crazy. Maybe only 7 if we peel one off for the power plant, the steam power plant. That is the one thing I'm not building back at the main factory, is the steam power plant. It just doesn't make sense because we need water, and I'm not going to pipe water all the way back to the to the base. At least not initially. I mean, if I need water, there's water closer, right? I think. Yeah, there's like water right there that we can like pump back. I mean, we could technically do our steam plant over here, but there's these mountain ranges. And this is hilly. It doesn't show the elevation, but it is hilly. I mean, we could put our steam power plant over here, maybe. Just bring everything back. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. We didn't uncover our Ignium Ore yet. We could add another 8 on top and make it mineral rock, but we have this mineral rock right here, which I think I'm gonna dig out. We're gonna dig down like here, and then we're gonna go over to it. Where are these heights at? Oh yeah, so this is pretty deep. This is like 25 blocks deep. So we're gonna drill down, maybe make an opening down here, go this way, get this, mine it, bring it up, and kind of bring it in line with the rest of all of these resources that we're pumping in on the backside. And then what we're gonna do for processing is, as we build the processors for these various minerals, because they don't all use crushers and smelters. Some of them use like liquid assemblers and different types of, there's casting machines, there's all kinds of different stuff that we use for processing some of these newer minerals that we're going to be bringing in. And so this space from this is where our bus starts, so all of this space to the if we're looking at the map right here on the left hand side, all of this is reserved for putting in lines for processing all of the ore and minerals that we're bringing into the rear part of our factory, right? So, like say cement, we need to do casters and crushers and stuff like that. We'll build lines for doing that, and then outputting that stuff on over here and onto our bus, right? And then all of our manufacturing will go this way off of the base until we get to here where there's mountains, right? So we might have to figure out what we're gonna do. Probably blow all these up. I hate to say that, but blow into the mountains anyway to create the space. I really thought, from here up was going to be enough space, but maybe not. Anyway, so that's what that's all about. We have 152 left. Okay, we did it. Let's head back and get more supplies. I mean, we just did 4 of those, so if I was only adding one more layer, we could have done 12 with just the amount of belts we had on us. So I mean, if we end up having to add another layer, it's not going to take nearly as long as it is adding these 3 layers at the same time, obviously. Uh, 2,000 base plates, that's good enough. We'll do the rest in belts. Oops. Our belt assemblers are like, what in the hell are you doing? Alright, I keep wanting to do this. Oh, it's not gonna let me because of the tree. It's fine. It's good enough. So I have to keep running around that. Well, at least my music is playing different songs now and not repeating stuff. The only reason I know is because we haven't heard a female singing voice yet. Until now. It snuck into my no lyricist filter somehow. Alright, I gotta make sure that we're curving these when we need to curve these. So I might... Yeah, because I extended the platform already, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm gonna do a little extra on this one, just so we make sure that we get these belts all done up properly. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. A little short. Doing these turns is gonna be a little bit that. Wait, did I just do all those the wrong way? Oh my gosh. Wait, I didn't do all these the wrong way, did I? So many belts. How did I screw that up? There's no way for me to just highlight them and change them, I don't think. Oh no. That's strictly copy and paste configurations. Oh no. You guys have probably been screaming at me for the last hour. How long we got? 2 hours and 6 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna cut here and I will pick back up once I've replaced all of these and Got them all going the right direction. And I won't go any further than what we already have, and then I'll kick back up the episode again. For you, it'll be a second. For me, it'll probably be like an hour and a half later. So I will be back in a second. My first boop, but it's warranted. I'm not going to make you guys watch me tear all this down and re-put it in the right direction because I screwed it up. So be right back. Alright everyone, SciTech here. I am back. We have fixed the belts. I told you I was going to start right where I left off and just show the repaired belts, but I ended up going back to an autosave that was about 40 minutes before I discovered the snafu and was able to rebuild this in the correct order without having to tear all that incorrect stuff down. So it saved me about 40 minutes of trying to tear it down because it was terrible trying to tear it down. I started and then I was like, there's got to be a better way, and that's when I decided to go back to an autosave. So anyway, we're back where we left off. Appreciate you guys dealing with my major mistake. As always, not a Tech Riot SciTech build if I'm not screwing something up, tearing it down, and rebuilding it. And I apologize if you guys were going, oh my gosh, you're putting those on backwards for like an hour. I will hopefully not make that mistake again. I'm not going to say I'm not going to because I'm SciTech, so it's very possible that mistake could be made again in the future. But I'll try not to make it. Gotta double check the dots, make sure they go in the right direction. We're inching ever so closer. Getting our belts down there. This is gonna open so much for us. I know we've spent like the last 2 or 3 episodes of you guys just watching me build belts and platforms. If you guys are getting sick of it or you don't want to see this stuff anymore, leave comments down below and I will do some beep boops if we have to do more of these long belt runs. I mean, the compromise that was, you know, a viewer left for me was just show it all on camera, but leave timestamps and you guys can skip ahead to, you know, not watch it or whatever. But it's difficult for me to do the timestamps to be like perfect, like be like, okay, starting belt run, and then have another timestamp that says completing belt run. Like, I don't get that detailed with my timestamping. Make sure these are all going the right way. Looks like it. Okay. How much we got left? 1900. Not enough for 2 runs, but we can do 1 run, and then we'll go back and get more belts and platforms. I guess we have platforms on us, so we'll finish up with the belts and we'll go down and finish off the platform expansion. My hand is definitely getting cramped up from holding positioning with the mouse and left clicking. It's crazy. We will finish it. Finish it meaning I will get the belts all the way down to where they are at least entering the area where the ores are. The auto jump put me on top, and I'm just like, whatever, I'll stay on top. Okay. Still have a long way to go. Don't remember how long the first half of this video was, but before the mistakes were fixed, skip. I'm gonna leave that not complete yet. I mean, I guess I could do it now. I could fix it because we have the inventory space. Come back. Oops. We'll come back through as soon as I finish laying all this and fix those spots. Huh. How convenient is that? Come on. Okay. Platforms are done. What did I say I was going to grab from down there? Oh, there's a Technum Ore down here too. 14, 12, 24. 14, 12, 24. So I guess they're about the same size. It's interesting. And whether I bring this Technum Ore over, or whether I bring this Technum Ore. And more Technum Ore in the middle of the mountains. I just can't dig to it yet. Gotta remember about the Xenoferite too, as soon as we get our dig strength up. Wow. This is such a long... We're not gonna be able to finish this in this episode. Unfortunately, I can't go that long. The editing and the post-processing on the video is just going to take forever. Let me check how long that first video was. Just over 2 hours, so 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. Alright, we'll go a little ways more. We'll see how long we can make it. I need my hypertube transport. Good news is once we connect this all up and we have all the ore flowing in all these belts, we don't have to come back over here again, I don't think. Until much, much later. So we're going to set all the drones up close. So we don't have to worry about them going out of range or whatever. By the time I think that's even going to come to pass, we will be far past needing those resources. Because we'll have fracking on infinite ore nodes. And we'll have cargo ships and freight elevators and all kinds of fun stuff that's going to help us. Uh-oh. What was that going to? Oh, that was going to my explosives. These guys stopped being able to get... crap. Am I gonna be able to do this? I have to dig this out a little bit. Let's see where I didn't blow this up either. Jeez. It's gonna take out all my platforms. And this is my power. I keep hitting the wrong key. You don't need a lot. I actually probably don't even need 2 drone miners on this, but I'm gonna need to drill this up. Just don't want to dick around with explosives right now, blowing up the platforms. This allows me a little bit better fine-tuning. Okay, good enough. Okay. Get that over there. I can. Do I have to do this? Come on. Okay, 7. Do I want to run it across there? Probably not. Okay. One, two. Did I just do that the wrong way? I did. Okay, go there, go there. All 87, so it doesn't matter. There. Oops. Helps if we get the screens positioned properly. Output. Okay. Well, those guys should be getting ore for as long as we need explosives. Alright. Oh, back to what I was doing, which was getting I want to double check our Technum ore real quick just to see how we're doing. I mean, these guys are going to start not being able to... These guys are definitely gonna start not being able to get any. They're full right now, but whatever. We'll have the new stuff coming in soon enough. Just grab a little bit more platform, not a whole lot. See what that gives us. Grab 1,000. Let's destroy that. Sort. Okay. Rest of this is gonna be belts. I mean, it's a good thing we automated these belts. That's all I gotta say. Like, this was almost full from the last time we grabbed it all. Okay. I mean, I have 76. I should probably have dumped off that biomass, but it's fine. We have 4,800. It's enough for 5 segments. It's 150 squares, give or take, so it's gonna give us essentially 5 squares down from where we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna get us about to there, maybe. Wish you could ride the conveyors. Alright, let's make sure we're facing the right way. Okay, we are. I don't even know what I'm going to use for a screenshot for this episode. All we've been doing is laying friggin' belts. I mean, we did a couple of little temp automations on our sloped conveyors and our loaders, but I mean, that has nothing to take a picture of. I mean, taking a picture of the belts might be a good idea, but I don't have a jetpack for flying up high and to take a look at it. And the fly mode on the camera basically lifts you, you know, a few feet above where you're at when you turn it on, and it doesn't let you go up and down and fly around really. It just lets you move on a X axis, not a Y axis. X and Z axis, I guess, but not a Y. I mean, maybe I just got unlucky with this seed on this map and I just don't have resources close by. But this just seems... I mean, again, a product of my own creation, right? If I had just decided, oh, I'm going to do one assembler for these core parts and then I'm going to do whatever I need to do to get to the next thing and get to the next thing, and if I wanted to only have small amounts of everything to get through all the research, I mean, I probably could have rushed through. But that's never what I do, so guess I can't blame the game for having resources far away if I'm gonna take my time and not get down the research tree, right? Or if I want to build big from the beginning, that's my fault, not the game's fault. Because maybe if I hadn't built so big, I wouldn't be running out of the resources that I am running out of. Because I wouldn't be needing so many to build all these big constructs. Kind of the snake that eats itself, right? Did I just screw that up? I did. Boom. It's just reminding me of this I don't want to say a playthrough or a season because I wasn't doing a video series. I was just playing for my own self-enjoyment, but I was playing Satisfactory. I think it was either update 4, update 5, maybe update 6. I can't remember which update it was, but it was a while ago. And before the big rework of the Gold Coast, where all the oil is. So it was before that rework that they did where they brought in all the waterfalls and reorganized all the nodes and everything. It was before that. I had set up a turbo fuel factory out there and it was before obviously blueprints existed in Satisfactory, and I built and hooked up 1,780 fuel generators, something like 70 or 80 fluid mixers. Maybe it was 30 or 40 fluid mixers and 70 or 80 refineries. And then just a bunch more stuff for taking care of all the byproduct, the plastics and stuff that was coming off of the creation of the turbo fuel. But I built all of that by hand out in the middle of the Gold Coast. Oops, I put extra ones on that by mistake. I guess I did. And oh my god, was that so monotonous and took so many hours. Because you have to place down the fuel generators, right? And then, well, first of all, you got to get all that material over to the Gold Coast because I didn't have a factory over there. So I had a supply train that had the max number of cars on it, and I filled it to the brim with all of the stuff I would need for making like fuel generators alone, like those 15 or 1700 fuel generators. Like, they took so many parts just to build the fuel generators, but then I had to pipe them all. So not only did I have to pipe all the turbo fuel to it, but then I had all of the mixers and stuff that were turning the regular fuel into turbo fuel, and then I had all the refineries that were taking the crude oil and turning it into gas and rubber or plastic byproduct. And then I was using a recycle recipe to get some of that stuff back and recycle it back in through. So I was dealing with all of that too. I mean, it was an insane build, but when I was done, I had, I'm gonna say, without nuclear, I was sitting somewhere around 60 to 75,000 megawatts of power. without nuclear, just on turbo fuel. It was an insane build, and it looked really good. Like, I took my time, I evenly spaced everything, I did 90-degree bends on all my pipes. I mean, it looked good. I mean, the piping alone for that many fuel generators was insane. Like, when you looked at the turbo fuel pipes leading to the fuel generator field where I had all those fuel generators, I mean, you see what these belts look like? Like, imagine these were pipes, and then triple the width and double the height. And they were all full tier 2 pipes, so they were sitting at, you know, whatever it is. Or maybe they were tier 1s. No, they were tier 2s. I don't remember now exactly. It's been a while since I did that build. Damn it, I just screwed that up. Thought I was one off, but I wasn't. Okay. So let's just fix it down here so that we're not off on the end when we drag it. Okay. That was completely insane. And then I did another one of my playthroughs. I did a mega factory, like one big huge factory, because typically in Satisfactory the way I play is I build small factories all over, and I use trains and trucks. Mostly trains. I usually wait. I don't really get into the truck transportation piece of it. I do trains, and then obviously when drones came along I started using drones, but for the most part it's trains to move everything around. Well, in one of my playthroughs I decided I was going to build a giant mega factory, and I'm going to pump everything, all the resources into the mega factory to do all the construction stuff. And I decided I was going to make it look like what I call the Sears Tower, which I guess now is called something else. I don't know what it's called now. The Chicago Tower, Davis Tower. I don't remember what they renamed it to, but I'm old and I'll always refer to it as the Sears Tower. Anyway, I decided to make my factory look like that, so I went and found the blueprints for the factory, and I made a, let's see, it was 51 by 51 was the footprint. So 51 4-meter tiles by 51 4-meter tiles. And it went up every floor. I think I made every floor 4 4-meter wall segments with a 4-meter, I call it a maintenance divide between the floors, so that I could do piping and belting and everything in the floor for the machinery that was on the floor actually above it. So it was technically 5 4-meter tall floors by default. Some of them that had refineries in them, though, obviously ended up spanning 2 floors. But the tower itself went up 52 floors, I think. And it kind of, it exactly mimicked the design of this Sears Tower, from, you know, how it narrows at the top and it gets narrow as it goes to the top, and it's got the large antenna on the top. That's essentially what it was. That thing took and I started it before Zoop was introduced, because this was a really early Satisfactory play for me. And so I laid all of those foundations one at a time by hand. And it was crazy too, because I had a central core in that building that was my transport core. So like in the middle, it was glass and steel. I think it was glass and steel, if I can remember right, because it was a very early playthrough, but I think it was when there was glass and steel in the game. And it was square. I can't remember the size of it now. I don't remember. It was like, it was an odd number of 4-meter platforms. I'm going to say maybe 9 4-meter platforms, so a 9x9 in the middle. And then I had tubes that came down in there that went to each respective bank of, like, I want to say it was 20 floors per. So like if you wanted to go from floor 1 to up to floor 20, you'd use that first floor transport hub. And if you wanted to go to 21, you had to go up to 20, and then 20 had all the tubes going up to, you know, 21 through 40, say, or whatever, right? So I had that, and then there was a gap. It was basically an open air, right? And I had bridging, like just walkway bridges on each of those transportation hub levels that went over to the main floor. So think of it like a donut with a donut hole in the middle of the hole with still spacing between, right? So, and then what I did in that open air space is vertically I ran all of my supply buses. So like all of the parts that were being made on all the different floors that needed to go onto a bus, they basically ran around the inside of the tower on the floor they were being made on, and then dumped down a vertical conveyor bus that ran the entire length of the tower. It was pretty cool stuff. But again, all of that stuff had to be done one piece by hand because there was no blueprinting back then. So I am no stranger to spending hours laying things by hand. How many we got left? Oh, we got enough for one more segment. Okay. But yeah, we should have a lot of fun when I do the Satisfactory playthrough. I mean, I'm not a god like, you know, Kibitz or Nilos, or Total Eclipse is another one who's really, really, really like a god in Satisfactory. Not only from the systems they design, but just from their creative designs in general. Now, I don't know how much of what they do is modded, so I mean, I don't know how much assistance they're getting from something like a mod, but I only play vanilla, just so you guys know. I try to stay away from modding any of the games I play. I want to experience them the way the dev intended them. Now, there are some exceptions. When I play Valheim, I do some mods in Valheim just for quality of life, like crafting from chests and having the extra slots for gear and equipment versus, you know, using your inventory for that. So sometimes I will play modded stuff if it makes sense, right? If it's like, okay, this clearly should have been in the game, it designed this way, and it wasn't for whatever reason, so I'm going to use a mod to enable that functionality. But traditionally, I play vanilla unmodded games. So yeah, again, I'm no master like those guys. But I can hold my own, and I can do my own designs, and they tend to typically work out pretty well. And of course, that game caters to my play style of build big. And again, big is relative. It's big to me, but it's not big if you're comparing me to, say, a Kibitz or a Total Eclipse or Nilos, whatever, however you say his name. Sorry, I'm not trying to butcher your name. I think he pronounces it Nilos. I sometimes say Nihilus by mistake, but it's Nilos. I think that's how he pronounces it when he says his own name on his videos. Anyway, those guys are really good. And their video style is the beep-boop kind of thing. What they tend to do is they do live streams for long periods of time, like 8, 10, 12, 20 hours. and then they make a video after the fact of their live stream VOD, I think, and then they condense it down, right, with beep boops. So what was like a 10 or 12 or 14 hour stream becomes a 35-minute video with beep boops explaining what they were doing, etc., etc. I just don't do that, really. I mean, I'm not big enough, right? I don't think anybody's gonna come and watch me. I'll have like 4 people. And the kind of stuff I have to do to kind of prep for streaming, it's a lot of work for 4 people watching you, right? Is basically what I'm trying to get at. So like I said, I really only do that. Okay, I only have 215 left. Let's see how close we were. Yeah, we got pretty close to where I thought we might get, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that would get us closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2 more trips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's like 3 more trips of belts to get us all the way over there. But anyway, my Satisfactory vid series is going to be a very long series. We'll probably be in that series for many months. I'm just saying. There's a lot to do in that game, especially if you're not doing spaghetti and you're actually building factories and, building in scale. I mean, we could spend 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, maybe even 6 months on a Satisfactory playthrough series. Releasing a video a day or whatever. I mean, it would be a significant time sink in our Satisfactory, especially with 1.0, because we've never had a story in Satisfactory yet. There's also a bunch of stuff in the game right now that's unusable that is going to come with the story, like the black alien ore that we can't do anything with right now, the sloops and the work in progress items that are like the alien artifact stuff that we can't do anything with. These fully fill up again? They did. No, they did not. So we got 1,000. This one's empty. Oh, they're loading from that side, so this is the end. I don't have enough. What I need? 9 times 5 is 40. I need 4,500. Time we sitting at 2 hours and 43 minutes. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it an episode here. I know we didn't do much really, other than run belts and do a little bit of automation down here with some of our loaders and conveyor ramps. But it's all progress, right? It's all getting us there. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for a freaking thumbnail for this episode. I'll have to figure it out. Anyway, I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the discussion and the talk while we built. More to come for sure. Until I see you again, enjoy your gaming, and we'll talk soon. Bye for now.